So actually, when talking about higher high, um, higher lows, lower high, lower lows, and the rest of them, these are points, of the moving market or the moving charts through which you can draw your trend lines. These are points, that indicate impulse and correction in a market. So for instance, this is lower, this is lower high, this lower high, this is higher low, sorry, higher low. Okay, so this is higher low, this is higher low, this is higher low. Now why all this place is lows, but to differentiate the kind of low it is, this one is higher, this is higher low, this is higher low. Why? Because this low here is higher than this low here. Now that's why this is higher low, this is higher low. That means this low is higher than this low, so that's why this one is higher low, this one is higher low. These points here that I'm indicating, yeah. So that is it, and this is the point where you draw your trend line. And mostly these higher lows and higher highs are used for uptrend. That is when the market is going upward. So where is the higher high in this market now? This is higher high, these are highs on top, these are highs. But to differentiate the highs, this you say that this is higher high. No, not actually higher high, this should be lower high. Okay, okay, yeah, actually this is higher high, this one here is higher high, this is higher high. Okay, why is it higher high? Because this is a high, all these things here are highs. Okay, they are highs, but to differentiate the one that is to differentiate each of them, this is higher high, this here too, this one here, this higher high too. Why? Because this high here is higher than this high here. Okay, so that's why it's higher high, higher high. Okay, now these are points where you can use to draw a trend line. So how do you draw a trend lines? Using this higher high and lower high and higher lows for your trend line. Yeah, so I click here, pick my drawing tool for trend line. So for me to actually see if this market is going to go upwards, that is to buy, I connect the higher lows. You see how I did it? You connect the higher lows. Now, and it must make 3 points. It must have 3 points. It must touch 3 points of these higher lows. It's a must. So the third one is where you take your market. Now, if you observe from the third one, yeah, let me show you here. This is the third point here. You touched here and the market went up. So you can actually enter your market somewhere at this edge here, and then your market goes up. Okay, this is for an uptrend to know if the market is selling upwards, you draw your trend line on the um higher lows, higher lows points. It must make 3 points. It must touch the higher lows. It must touch 3 points of higher lows. Yeah, the third point is where the market picks up to start going up for a buy, so to say. Okay. The same thing if you are also looking at um a downtrend. Let me look for a downtrend and then use for illustration too. All right, so now looking at this is a downtrend. From here it went down to this place down here. Yeah, down here. This is a downtrend. Okay, now in downtrend we talk about lower highs and lower lows. Are you with me? Lower highs and lower lows. Now these are highs. These are highs. These are highs. These are highs. I'm sorry. Okay, these are highs. These are highs. These are highs. Okay, but to differentiate each highs, this is now a um lower high, lower high. That this oh no, means that this low now is lower than this high. This high, sorry, is lower than this high. Like I said, all these things are highs. Okay, based on that they are on top now. Yeah, but this is lower high because this high is lower than this high here. Okay, so this is lower high, 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 the tips. Okay, now if you look downwards, down here, you see here is higher low, higher low, sorry, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Are you there? These things are what marks downtrends and uptrends. Okay, that is, if it's going up is uptrend, if it's going down is downtrend. I've said it before. Okay, so this is lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Remember, all these things are lows, these things are lows, these things are lows, these things are lows. But to differentiate the lows you're talking about, you say that this is lower high, this sorry, this is higher low, oh sorry, lower low, lower low. Yeah, lower low. These are lows, these are lows, these are lows, these are lows, these are lows. Then for you to now differentiate each of the lows, this is lower low, this is lower low. Why is it lower low? This low is lower than this low, so this is lower low, this is lower low because what, this low is lower than this low. So this is lower low, this low is lower than this low. Is that clear? So now for you to draw your trend line for downtrend, for you to draw a trend line for downtrend, you draw on top, you draw on the lower highs. Now let me show you. You go to your tool, you pick your trend line tool and you draw. Like I said, if you remember, I said you must touch the trend line, the three points of whichever one, be it downtrend or uptrend. So now this is your trend line connecting three lower highs. So what this shows is that there is possibility with what I'm seeing here based on this confluence, this downtrend line, that this market will from this place now here, this place, go down, start going down. That means you can enter a sell at this point when you have drawn something like this, because from here the market will start going down. That's one of the ways to know. Now, it's not only, you don't just use one confluence, that is, you don't just use one confirmation to enter a market. You need to also look at other things confirm the market, that the market is going to go a particular way. But this is now one of the ways. You'll be like, okay, since I've been able to draw this, it means that, okay, I found one of the assurances or confirmation that this market is going to go downwards. Let me look for another. So I'll be teaching you guys more things to look out for before you enter a market for a buy or a sell. Is this clear?